name is Jessie. Thank you so much for checking out my YouTube channel today. I post weekly content that gives you a glimpse into my journey towards living a fit, fun, and financially free life. So if that is the type of content you are interested in, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and stick around. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been around for a little bit following my journey, then you know that I am pregnant and I am expecting my second boy towards the end of the summer. By the time this video posts, I will be 34 weeks along. So for my next couple of videos, I will be giving updates about my pregnancy, how I'm preparing for baby. So my channel is gonna look a little bit different for the next couple videos, but I hope that doesn't discourage you from sticking around and watching my journey. I'll still post some finance videos, and then after the baby's born, after I've done some healing from the postpartum stuff, I will be posting more fitness related content. So I really hope you stick around for all the content that's to come. It's gonna be a mix of fitness, fun, and my journey towards financial freedom. So for today's video, I wanted to give a pregnancy update. So since I am 33 weeks along, about to be 34 weeks along, I am kind of in that home stretch, 6 weeks left. I will be induced a week early. So I'm almost to having 5 weeks left. 40 days or less is where the daily countdown stands right now. So we truly are in the home stretch. I really am in that final countdown towards having my second baby. So I wanted to give you an update. One thing that I've shared in previous pregnancy updates is that I'm working really hard to try to keep my weight under control during this pregnancy, because with my last pregnancy with my first son, I actually gained a lot of weight, and that weight has been really hard to lose. So I've been doing my best to keep my weight under control, and so far, even though I'm 33 weeks along, I've only gained a total of 19 pounds. So I'm very happy with where my weight gain has stayed. I didn't gain, I probably gained a total of just a couple pounds in the first half of my pregnancy. The majority of this weight gain has been in the second half of pregnancy. With having just 5 weeks left, I think I'll be able to maintain where I'm at, or if not, maybe just expect to gain a couple more pounds. But and the way that I've been able to keep my weight under control has been diet and exercise. And as exercise has gotten a lot more hard, I've just been walking. I've been keeping my walking up. However, I have been diagnosed with gestational diabetes. So I wanted to share with you what I'm eating in a day to manage my gestational diabetes. I'll show you some of my numbers because I'll be testing my blood sugars throughout the day. So if you're curious to see what I eat to maintain my blood sugar levels, then please keep on watching. Okay, so it is currently 7 o'clock, and today is going to be a little bit different than my usual days because I'm working from home, because Apollo's daycare is closed for the rest of the week. So usually I'd be prepping my lunches for work and eating at work, testing my blood sugars at work, but it just kind of worked out that the day that I'm filming this video, I happen to be working from home. That's fine. What I'm eating today is actually going to be, going to stay pretty typical to what I'd be eating if I were working outside of the house. I did not film myself testing my fasted blood sugar, but every morning when I wake up, I test my fasted blood sugar. And this morning, my fasted blood sugar was 84, which is great. All right, 2 eggs and 1 light English muffin. I will eat this and then I will test my blood sugar in 1 hour. 13. Good. If you have been diagnosed with gestational diabetes, you're not alone. Gestational diabetes is not like type 1 or type 2 diabetes. It only happens during pregnancy, and it is caused by our placenta. Our placenta is just not being very nice to us. Our placenta is making it hard for our bodies to break down glucose, carbohydrates, the way that our body normally would if we weren't pregnant. Some women eventually have to go on insulin, and some women are able to maintain their gestational diabetes through exercise and healthy eating habits. And right now, that's where I am. There's nothing that I could have done better to prevent gestational diabetes. And the only bummer right now about having gestational diabetes is, in the last 5 or 6 weeks of pregnancy, this is really the time when we're getting uncomfortable. We just want to kick our feet up and eat our ice cream, but I don't get to do that. I have to keep my walking up. I have to watch my carb intake. I have to watch my blood sugars, because I want this baby to be healthy and I want the rest of my pregnancy to be healthy. So I have learned the foods that are very triggering to diabetes, that will cause my blood sugar to skyrocket. And there's been some surprises. There are foods that do not raise my blood sugar, and I've been doing a lot of experimenting and testing, in a safe way. I'm not being crazy with my food, but I have tested my blood sugars after eating some things that I thought might raise my blood sugar and didn't. A couple foods that are cut out of my diet until I have the baby, because they raise my blood sugar too much, and it's not worth it to me to even try to make substitutions. So the first thing that is out until I have my baby, are sandwiches. I'm not going to eat sandwiches until I'm done being pregnant. And everybody likes to make a recommendation. Oh, you can try this type of bread, or try this, or try this. Not worth it to me. Bread skyrockets my blood sugar, and it keeps my blood sugars elevated for 2 hours. So bread and sandwiches is out. The other carb that I expected to skyrocket my blood sugar that doesn't seem to touch my blood sugar is pasta. As long as I'm having a small portion of pasta, my blood sugar is not affected. So pasta's in, light English muffins are in, regular bread is out, so sandwiches are out. The other thing that is out until I have the baby is rice. Brown rice skyrocketed my blood sugar, kept it high for hours. So those are the two pieces that are out of my diet until I have the baby. I can go 5 weeks without a sandwich. I can go 5 more weeks without rice. It's not a big deal. It's more important to me that this baby is healthy. A couple of things that are really helping with my diabetes. Number one, walking. If I test my blood sugar and it's a little high, I get up and walk around for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, test my blood sugar, and it's back to normal. So walking has been a game changer throughout my whole pregnancy. I'm just a big proponent of walking for weight loss, walking for exercise. I think walking is a great activity for anybody to engage in, especially if you can't run for some reason, or if you can't engage in any other type of activity. Walking is a great activity. Human body's built to walk long distances. It's good for you. It's low stress. It's low impact. It's easy. It burns calories. It helps regulate blood sugar. So walking has been a game changer. I would recommend walking if you've been diagnosed for gestational diabetes. The other thing that helps is making sure that I am including fat and protein at every meal and snack. The protein helps me to stay full, but it also keeps my blood sugar from spiking when I eat carbs. The doctors actually want me to eat a lot of carbs, more carbs than I had anticipated them wanting me to eat. Basically, the doctors are asking that I eat about 30 grams of carbs at every meal, which seems like a lot of carbs to me. It's what they recommend for me as far as keeping my blood sugar stable. And as long as that's paired with a fat and or a protein, my blood sugars stay pretty stable. One thing I wanted to mention is that my doctors feel that it's very important for me to incorporate snacks in between meals to help stabilize my blood sugars and avoid the highs and lows, because the true goal with gestational diabetes and diabetes in general is to level blood sugars and try to keep them at the same level all throughout the day. And having healthy snacks that have protein, a little bit of carbs, will help stabilize that blood sugar. In the beginning, I was actually struggling with a lot of low blood sugar episodes. I think the lowest I've seen on my meter has actually been a 52, and incorporating the snacks has helped with that. So making sure that I'm eating a lot of protein and eating enough carbs. One thing that surprised me about gestational diabetes is how many carbs they actually want me to eat at every meal. And they want me to keep 30 grams of carbs on me at all time to avoid hitting the 52 blood sugar mark ever again. It could be dangerous for the baby, and we're trying to make sure that we have a safe and healthy pregnancy. So for my snacks, I have been doing a combination of a fruit and some sort of fat or protein. So I have 2 Baby Bell cheeses here. For apples, I like apples because they don't spike my blood sugar. Some fruits that have spiked my blood sugar have been things like grapes or pineapple. But with apples, my blood sugar does not spike with that. And then pairing it with the cheeses helps me feel full. And basically the doctors want me to be getting in a carb and a fat protein source at every meal or snack. So this is what I will be having for my snack. I don't need to test my blood sugar again until after lunch. So when it is lunchtime, I will show you what my lunchtime salad looks like. This salad is pretty typical of what I have been eating, but I eat this salad even when I am not pregnant. And then I start with the base of lettuce. I prep my lettuce every Sunday. I wash it, dry it, and chop it up so that it's ready to go during my days. Next, you saw me dump some cherry tomatoes on my salad. I also chop those up in half every Sunday, then a handful of cucumbers. And then the most important part of my salad is that I make the dressing, or I make the dressing is homemade. So my homemade dressing consists of avocado, fresh squeezed lemon, sometimes a little salt and pepper. But the important part here is that when I add the whole avocado, I'm getting lots of healthy fat. The lemon juice is fresh squeezed, so there is nothing processed going into this salad. No additional sugar, and for the most part, I don't add salt and pepper, and I'm not adding salt and pepper today. But if you needed a little bit of that, it wouldn't hurt anything. And voila, doesn't get much healthier or fresh than that. It smells so good. It's an hour later and my blood sugar is 115, which for me is perfect. And just in case I forgot to mention, I easily drink a gallon of water a day. Even when I'm not pregnant, I drink about a gallon of water a day. During this pregnancy, most of my water is ice cold. It has been the number one craving during this pregnancy. It's just been ice cold water. I think I'm on my 3rd jar of ice water for the day. By the end of the day, I will definitely have hit a gallon. I am feeling a little low, so I will be eating a Luna bar for my afternoon snack. Usually I don't do the bar thing. There's just a lot of added sugar. There's a lot of carbs. I prefer to eat a full meal or fruit or something like that, but for the sake of getting my blood sugar up without spiking it too high, the Luna bars have been really handy to have for an afternoon snack. And then I don't normally have 2 salads in one day, but Terrence made salads for dinner tonight and you can't say no to that. Thanks for making this for us, Daddy. Okay, so it's been an hour since dinner and I am at 89. So I did not end up having a bedtime snack. I don't normally have bedtime snacks if I'm not hungry, but I did want to show one more blood sugar, which was my fasted blood sugar for the next day, which you can see is 79. So that is all I have to share with you for this video on what I've been eating in a day and how I've been taking care of my gestational diabetes. Thank you so much for everybody who stuck around to the end of this video. I hope that this was helpful, and please consider subscribing to my channel and stick around for all the upcoming videos. And again, thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.